Good morning. We are thankful that you are here at Calvary Baptist Church. It looks like the ladies had a good time at their women's retreat. They're all sporting their camp shirts this morning. I guess we may have more coming about that later. That'll be good. Jesse and I have had opportunities this last year or so to carpool back and forth to Fairway together. And Jesse's turning a new chapter, and he's leaving Fairway, and David has left Fairway, and all my friends are leaving Fairway. Oh, I have Wyatt and Wade still to tackle there, and it's all good. But we ride home together, and it got to a point where on the way home, we'd say, okay, how did you see Christ today? And that was kind of our question. Right, Jesse? And so after several times coming home, Jesse would just turn and say, well, what's the answer to the question? We didn't even have to answer that. We didn't even have to ask the question because we knew. So we always had a good time talking about God things on the way home, our 13-mile trip. So last night we were coming home from our family picnic, and of course we were talking about God things again. And he says, weren't you a flagman on a road construction crew one time? It was the worst thing ever. If you've ever been, anybody been a flagman on a road construction crew? So I'm down here off of Bevington exit, and it was 108 degrees on the pavement that day. No kidding. No, that is the honest to goodness truth. It was 108 degrees, and I've stood there for 8 hours, and my back felt about this tall. So I went into, I think it was a Four Sons at the time in Indianola, and I bought the largest Mountain Dew that I could get in a styrofoam cup. And by the time after paying for it, by the time I hit the door and got to the car, it was gone. I was so thirsty and so dehydrated. And so then I'm pulling out of the parking lot, I don't even have anything to drink, to get home. So I came home, and Mom and I think Lynette was there and said, how did it go? And I absolutely broke down in tears. It was the worst experience of my life. And I had a week to do this. Thank you, Sharon Bedwell. Well, that's another whole story, but you can imagine how that got all. So anyway, so day number 2 came around, and they put me on an intersection out there by the new Catholic Church on Highway 92, and I just had to kind of keep traffic at bay on the gravel roads so the pilot car could go back and forth. And I said, Lord, I cannot do this 8 hours again today. You have got to do something. I can't stand here. This is crazy. And so, and I maybe have told this story before, but anyway, a pickup truck comes across the gravel and over the highway and on past, and I let him go by. And he had a big metal cattle rack on the back, and it was all full of hay. And so this pickup bounces across the highway, and one hay bale falls off. And I started to flag the guy down to tell him that he lost a bale of hay, and I said, nope, that is God giving me something to sit on. And I really do believe that was a complete answer to prayer, that God gave me that one bale of hay, because there wasn't any traffic coming, and I had a chance to sit down and just hold my flag all day. So when we went through the Dr. Ezzo parenting video thing several years ago, he talked about having family memorials of things that God specifically have done in your life, or things that you can put like in a shadow box that you can look at. Well, a hay bale would definitely be something in my shadow box, and a box of scalloped potatoes, but that's for another that's another story. So my question to you today is there is there an object? Is there a bale of hay? Is there a box of scalloped potatoes? Is there something, one memorial that you can think of without the whole, story behind it, that you can say, God is real in my life because of a shoestring or a pearl button or a... So just think about that. I may come back and ask you just to say that one word or that one thing. Okay? I went to Faith Baptist Bible College and I took a theory class, which I was very bad at, with Dr. Bergeson. And the rule in theory is, if it works once in a song, do it again. And so he always said, if something works, do it again. So last week we sang this song, Be Unto Your Name. And I had three people say, that was a great song, it was new to us, we liked it, so we're going to do it again. So let's stand together with all my nonsense. Let's sing together, Be Unto Your Name. Who has a word, an object of... It's a memory. Abby, what's your evidence? Oh, a semi-truck. Okay, good.
I just have to say I'm thankful for you.
Oh, thanks.
Story of your box of scalloped potatoes. Told me that many times as you been a minister to my needs, and that's been both volumes.
Praise the Lord.
I'll make it a long story short. Several years ago, we were out to eat in Des Moines with Pastor Jan, and we headed home. I had car trouble.
I started walking. Well, walking down the road, my brother, who never stopped, never stopped, anybody along the road, he stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And I opened the door, and he said, "Oh, it's you." So we went back to the car, and we needed a ride home or to go our car home with his car, but we didn't have a tow road. So our guy stopped by and had a horse trailer, and he had some extra halter ropes. And he gave me a tow rope to pull the car home.
Yeah.
That's how the Lord
Yep.
provides.
Yep. And I think Jana was praying in the car that somebody would stop by. Yeah. And yeah. Yep. 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 And I remember Dad saying, I just was compelled to stop. You know, the Holy Spirit just compelled him to stop.
And I still have the rope.
Yep. Yep. So you've got the rope. All right. Any other objects, Sue? Yep. All right. Let's sing together. Change my heart, O God. Change my heart, O God, may it ever true. Change my heart, O God, may I be like you. You are the potter, I am the clay. Mold me and make me. This is what I pray. Change my heart, O God. Change my heart, O God. May I be like you. Greet those around you this morning. Welcome them to Calvary Baptist Church.